ventilating. I'm going to hook up the oxygen. I'm going to crank it to 15 liters per minute. I'm going to, and as I go to ventilate again, my helper arrives.
That's right.
I'm going to tell them.
You're late, Jack.
Ventilate the patient. 12 respirations a minute. We want to do it every 5 seconds. I'm going to create the proper face mask seal. They are going to ventilate. I'm going to hold Roy. And at this point, we are done. We're moving on. Station 5A, B, and C. Station 5 is oropharyngeal, suctioning, and nasopharyngeal. We are going to come in. We are going to say BSI. We are going to open the airway. We are going to get oropharyngeal. We are going to measure the oropharyngeal. We are going to insert the oropharyngeal. We are then going to be told, your patient's gagging. We are going to remove the oropharyngeal. We are going to turn on mechanical suction. We are going to check mechanical suction is working by squeezing the tube. We are then going to no suction in, and then we are going to suction on the way out.
That's right.
For only a maximum of 15 seconds.
Exactly. Out, out.
Out, we're out. Now we're going to insert a nasal pharyngeal. So we are going to verbalize the lubrication of the nasal pharyngeal, because we're not going to spray whatever the hell we're spraying on.
No, just spit on it.
Yeah. We have tons of water. We are going to take it, we are going to insert it up their nostril, making sure the bevel is facing their septum. Done. Station 5B. We are going to walk in. We are going to say BSI. We are going to walk up to our tank. We are going to crank our tank, crack our tank, check for any, blow off any dust, close our tank, put on our regulator.
Is that what it does?
Yeah. Turn on put on the regulator, check our PSI, check for leaks. We are going to attach a, non-rebreather first. We are going to put the non-rebreather onto 15 liters per minute, at least 12, but I'm going to do 15. We are then going to pre-fill the bag, because you don't want to put it on without pre-filling. We are then going to put it on the patient's face. Then we're going to get told, oh no, they can't handle the non-rebreather. So we're going to take it off. We're going to undo it.
CPAP one?
CPAP! We're doing a nasal cannula. We're hooking up the nasal cannula. We're adjusting it down to 2 to 6 liters per minute. We are putting it on, making sure the strap goes under the chin, and we are tightening the chin. And that is that station. Now we're moving on to 5C, bleeding control. We are going to do BSI, bleeding, direct pressure. Bleeding isn't stopping. Apply a pressure dressing. Oh no, bleeding still isn't stopping. We're going to apply a tourniquet on little twist. We're not going to actually twist it because it's a real person, but they don't need a tourniquet. And then we're going to verbalize how we know the tourniquet is working, which is bleeding has stopped. We are now going to be told the bleeding has stopped. Done. 6A, long bone injury. We are going to walk in, BSI. We are going to tell our patient, manually stabilize. I'm a genius.
Is this the last one?
We know that.
Yeah, 6A, B, and C. Manually stabilize the injury. They're going to hold the injury. We are going to get our frac pack out, because if you're not using a frac pack and you're going to actually use the actual splint things, you're
an idiot.
We're going to get that frac pack out. We are going to line up the frac pack. We are going to ask the patient if they can lift their arm or leg a little bit, slide it under. We are then going to crank the frac pack down. Before we do this, we're going to measure the frac pack to make sure it's the right size.
I think it's time you remind them who your mama is.
And my mama.
Have you assessed PMS?
Oh my God, I forgot PMS. Before we put the frac pack, I would have failed. I'm tired. We're going to assess PMS. Rich calls it CMS, and it gets me confused. PMS, CMS, they have good CMS or PMS, whatever you want to call it. We are then moving on. We're measuring the splint. We are applying the splint. We are strapping it down to make sure we have mobilization
Starting from the top.
Starting from the top, working to the bottom. We want mobilization below and above the injury. We are then done. We are moving on to the sling and swap for our shoulder injury. We are going to have some BSI. Someone's going to manually mobilize the injury. We are going to take some, what are those things called?
Cravats.
Cravats. We are going to make a sling. We are going to slide it under their hand like this and shimmy it in like this, making sure their hand's up here. We are then going to tie the sling back here. They should now look like this. Then we are going to take a swath, and you can either use 2 thin ones here and here, or one thick one and tie it around them. If you think they're a little, you can tie under the armpit or over the arm, whatever you want to do. And then, done. PMS, we're gonna check PMS again. Traction splinting. BSI, manually stabilize the leg. PMS, we're gonna take the KTD because if you're using the Sager or the hair, we are going to measure the KTD. We're going to make it right to size. We are going to get our ischial strap. What is ischial? Ischial? We're going to take that blue strap. We are going to put it around their upper leg like this and stick the KTD into the two little slots. We are going to apply the ankle hitch. We are going to put the ankle hitch, the yellow end, onto the sticky up thing. We are then going to apply the yellow stoplight over the knee. We are then going to pull manual traction. We are then going to put the red strap here and the green strap here. We are then going to check what? PMS. And then we are going to verbalize putting them on a backboard and stabilizing them so their hip is secure. And then strapping their leg to the backboard to make sure the traction split is secure. And then we are going. Done.